There have been arguments between Markovia and Argonnia for a while now. What if these arguments culminated in a full-scale war? Who would come out on top, and why? We will explore that today. Going into the contest, the rules are as follows. Any ally of either nation will not take part in military actions. Instead, at most, they will send aid such as weapons and munitions. No nuclear weapons will be used, and no other nations will be attacked. It is more likely that Markovia would start the war, even though they are not as aggressive as Argonnia. Markovia and Argonnia have a territory dispute, and Markovia are more adamant on finishing it. Markovia does have the larger navy of the two nations, with 3 ships compared to 1. However, it is unlikely to have more than 2 ready to fight Argonnia, since it would likely keep at least 1 ship to protect its western coast. Markovia has the ultimate trump card in its navy, with its single aircraft carrier, Gustav Bonhoeffer. Argonnia will likely limit its 1 Warden-class destroyer to coastal defense duties. When comparing the two navies, a clear advantage is given to Markovia, since they have the ability to attack from the air as well as outnumber any surface vessels with their 2 Vanguardian-built Northbrook-class destroyers. The naval advantage goes to Markovia. When it comes to the air force, the Markovians do not outnumber the Argonians. In fact, the Argonians have the numerical advantage, although this does not mean they have the superior air force. The Markovians and Argonians actually share some common aircraft such as the FN-25 and AC-16, both are types built by Vanguardia. The aerial advantage goes to Argonnia since it has many more capable aircraft than Markovia. It is unlikely that a ground war should take place since the two nations would not cross another country to reach each other. The only way a ground war could occur would be through Markovian C-16s dropping some light combat brigades into Argonnia, yet this is unlikely, firstly, because Argonnia would have air superiority, although this would be hotly contested, and secondly, because even if 3 light combat brigades could be airdropped into Argonnia, they would be destroyed by the 60 combat brigades of Argonnia, which are better equipped and more numerous. The Argonians have the second biggest land-based combat force in the world, falling just behind Vanguardia. Final verdict. Neither side can gain the upper hand without decisive land battles, since they are otherwise well balanced.